So, 26 February 2023. How could Russia solve Moldova Transnistrian problem? In my opinion, it's not that difficult and complicated. As soon as the Russian special military operation secured the south tip around Odessa, I would already, now in advance of course, propose to the Moldovan government to recognize its old borders, that bigger, greater Moldova, to acknowledge publicly, yes, it was a mistake back then from the USSR time to break this up in Moldova, and offer compensation by building a brand new port for Moldova, giving them back that piece of land to the south of Moldova, to the Black Sea, and invest heavily as repayment for all those years in Moldovan economy and infrastructure. In exchange, they can even be in the EU, but they will never be part of NATO, and they will have a neutrality status. Maybe even go so far as with a, how you call it, a non-aggression pact, like with Donbass and Luhansk. That's how I would solve it. If Mr. Lavrov or Mr. Putin or any other Russian diplomat would take this to heart, I guarantee you the Moldovans would love the idea to have that south part back. They would love the idea to have a good railway connection to Moldova, that they can have trade, and they would for sure love the idea that there will be a port in which they will have trade to the Black Sea. Just recently, this week, there has been also reports between some, let's call it disputes around the Danube Delta, Ukraine and Romania, and NATO warned Ukraine not to stir up shit so they don't lose the sympathy, the solidarity of the Romanians by digging into the Danube Delta without permission, without how you call it, talking with their neighbors, let me put it like that, about how to approach this. The Ukrainians are stirring shit around Transnistrië. They have tried to do this already a few years to get their hands on that ammo depot. Everyone knows this. And part of the deal to Moldova would be, if I was a Russian diplomat, to say again, this was a mistake back then, we are sorry, formal apology, and in the next, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, we will take care of all that old ammunition, weapons, etc., and make sure that that region is safe. That's how I would solve this problem in 5 minutes. Have a nice day.